first started learning how to make games, I had an idea to make a zombie first-person shooter based on Bryson's little gremlin characters he used for his merch at the time, but I didn't have much experience to make exactly what I wanted on my own, and now that I have a little bit more experience in game development, while I was working with the team on my other game, Animation Annihilation, during some downtime I wanted to challenge myself with a personal little side project to see if I could make an actual FPS with multiple weapons, enemies, and try to create a world that feels like it was straight out of a Hamination's video. So the idea is to take this scene from his clone's video and have it translate into a video game that's like a Doom or Duke Nukem. I've always loved the concept of 2D weapons and enemies over a 3D map, and with Grayson being a cartoon, it just seems like it works perfectly. So I loaded up a Godot project and started off creating a new character with a simple beam that I was able to make move around, jump, and turn by looking around with the mouse. Then I added on a crosshair so that he knows where to shoot the enemies when he's looking around. Now with the enemies, I really love the designs of these little guys. The idea of many little Brysons just rampaging a city was such a funny idea to me. I mean, they look like cranky little trolls, and even though they were just merch, they feel like they were meant for a game like this. So I animated these things to do a little walk as they're chasing the player around the map, and when you shoot them they go. Now even though Bryson kills people in like every single video, to keep it clean and family friendly, for this game I wanted the creatures to turn into a puff of smoke, or depending on which weapon used, they can explode in other ways. You can choose between some of the different weapons Bryson's used in his videos, like the classic pistol or shotgun that just does the basic shot animation, the bazooka that gives you a little bit more of a bang and actually explodes the enemies right in front of you, the Hammy Potter one where they just disappear probably into some kind of abyss. So now with the weapons done, I had to make the city because this little lab room is just not gonna cut it. So since the attack from the video happens in a downtown area of a town, I screenshot every frame of the video where there's city shots and tried to recreate each building in 3D. I drew up a bunch of textures that look like all the buildings, stores, walls, objects, and sidewalks from the video, and I just slapped them all on some Godot CSG shapes to make them look as close to the video the best I could and spread them all around the map. But with that in place, I went ahead and set up the death screen where I gave it the full ultra kill treatment, and I also added a screen where of course there's the options to choose between the weapons, but you can also choose between difficulty, where it changes the speed of the enemy depending on which one you click. But with that, we pretty much have the game, and this is how it turned out all together so far. Now, I think it looked cool like this, but I couldn't help myself and decided to throw together a quick sewer. That's ultimately going to lead to a new area on the map if I ever come back to it. It's pretty short, but I thought it was a fun project to practice with. Like I said, I might come back to it and add more levels. I want to add his neighborhood and fix some of the animations, but we'll see what happens. If you want me to continue, just let me know in the comments. I sort of miss making content outside of the game, so this was pretty fun to work on. But speaking on that, make sure to check out the progress for Animation Annihilation. We just posted a video for it, and me and the team have been working really hard to try to cook something fun for you guys. We're going to be releasing it on itch.io for free so everyone can play. But with that, consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one.